Welcome to another episode of EDC with me, and today I have got my first impression / unboxing of the Avant Tac. This is basically I don't know if I should say upgraded version, but the tactical version of the Avant that launched, I think in 2019, which leans towards like a gentleman type flipper. So yeah, let me just jump right into it, and I'll give you kind of my first impressions and why I decided to go this route. Alright, so one-handed is not easy, lesson learned. Inside the box here, we've got just some paperwork, nothing too detailed, plastic bag, and the knife itself. So yeah, I remember when the Avant came out initially, in 2019. I thought it was really cool, but it had like this fake carbon fiber bronze washers, which I thought was cool. I wish this had bronze. Maybe I can update that. But when I saw this the other day, I was actually returning the CRKT tuna. Because it was about $50 and just did not fit the criteria I'm used to. And while I was there, I noticed this for $49. I believe it's 8CR13 and the tuna was 8CR14. I don't really know the difference there. But looking at this, I thought, this is a flipper. It's not the thumb stud. This also does have kind of the Spidey-Co opening here, so it's got 2 access points. The flip is what I like. This rides on bearings, not washers. It's got G10 scale on both sides on top of the steel frame, and then of course the deep carry. This, just for the money, it was like a $4 difference. This seems like a way better buy than the other knife, than the tuna. So I'm not going to make this about bashing the other knife. What I do want to say though is this thing's pretty slick. I looked online the other day and I only saw one review on the internet. It was from SHOT Show, and they didn't even mention the knife. They just quickly showed it. So this might be one of the first ones to hit YouTube. Yeah, this is great. Great blade shape, beautiful belly. It's got kind of like a K-tip or sort of a cleaver, drop, pointy, modified, who knows what. This is in my mind, this is a K-tip. Nice, beautiful belly with kind of a hollow grind. You can see here it's got the bearings there. I'm not sure what the brand of the bearing is, but I've seen that on some of their knives. Pretty basic steel, but overall this thing fits so well in my hand. I'm right here, so it could be literally like 3 millimeters larger and it would be perfect. This is so close to perfect for me though. It's got a nice back spacer here. I gotta say, I'm super happy, guys. First impressions, I haven't got a chance to cut with it or anything. That'll come later. But this is a great EDC, decent size. I'll do some size comparisons in the follow-up video after I've carried it for a little while and I've got some more feedback to give. But I just wanted to get this out there, again, since I haven't seen any videos on the knife. I believe it's a $60 or $70 knife. On Amazon, I want to say it's $60. I bought this from a local store for $49.95. Again, G10, steel frame. It's technically a liner lock, but it's also a frame lock in a way. I don't know how to, since it has the G10 scales on the outside. You could take the scales off and it would still lock up. So does that mean it's a frame lock? I don't know. My money says yes, the scales are on top of the frame. So to me, this is a frame lock, not a liner lock. They did it's going to be hard to tell, but they did some milling on the inside here, both sides. gives it a little bit lighter. Overall, it's still pretty heavy though. I want to say it's maybe 5.5 ounces. I'll have to look that up. That's what it feels like though. The pivot, beautiful pivot. I can still use a regular driver on it, so that's great. Both sides. Yeah, that's all I got for first impressions. I hope you guys like this type of content. Again, I'll do a follow-up a little more in depth. But I'm just happy to get this out onto YouTube, so anyone who's kind of on the fence can take a look at this, and if they like it or not, go for it. Thanks guys, please like, subscribe if you like this type of content.